everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Nanashi Mumei was a female English VTuber associated with Hololive EN Promise, and they were a big member. They were the owl of the whole thing, the controller civilization, I believe. They moved on, and because of health reasons, they had to go and move on. They became Shachimu, or well, they were Shachimu beforehand. They did start out on October 20th, 2013. The reason why I'm talking about both of them right now is that, of course, they're one and the same, just to give you guys an idea so you guys can follow them. Remember, though, as she's going to put down here, she does have certain rules and certain expectations that she wants you guys to have. It says, "Hi, I'm Shachi. I'm just here to draw and stuff. Chat rules. Treat everyone with respect. No hate speech, harassment, the regular stuff. Please do not conflate me with other characters or identities. I can say this on my section here, but do not put that on her at all. That is not what she wants. She wants, and she should be able to, do as she pleases and, have fun in any way she wants. And, of course, if she doesn't want it to be conflated with any character anywhere, then she can, of course, decide that herself." Continuing on, it says, "It is not something I want, and it can get you muted. Keep topics positive. Preemptive fact. Are you a VTuber? No, and I have no plans to be one. What do you use to draw? Cintiq 13 HD. Yes, the Cintiqs are good. Cintiqs are usually really good. The Wacom's are pretty much the top of the line. Clip Studio Paint. Right hand for holding pen. Left hand for undo button. Are your commissions open? No, I do not do paid commissions. Only free requests for art streams. How to send requests? Every so often, I will ask people to respond with a character request on Twitter. So please reply once the inquiry is there. Why no mic? I don't want to use a mic right now. Sorry, it's a personal preference. I want to focus on whatever I'm drawing. This may change in the future. Also, remember, she does have the whole voice thing that happened with Mumei. And, it is her choice, and it is something that she does have the right to do. She says here, okay, I'm out of steam. I don't usually draw for more than 2 hours in one sitting, but I want to improve on that. Sorry I didn't finish it. I'll get back to it. Thank you for watching." And it continues, "I had fun. She missed streaming." She continues on by saying, she missed streaming. "Thank you for your support. We'll stream more art in the future. When time is free and in the mood." Like when they're in the mood. When time is free and they're in the mood. Really good handwriting for in period. Like, I can understand it a lot better than I can understand my handwriting. But there it is, of course, Shachi giving the community something to hold on to at least, and a moment with her when she draws. Amaris Yuri is a independent female English VTuber who used to be a part of FaZe Connect, and before that she was a part of Cyber Live with Kaneko Lumi, Hilo, Seina, and Utano Pandora. And she was a part of the first wave of FaZe Invaders alongside Kaneko Lumi. This is, of course, FaZe Invaders here. FaZe Invaders are pretty much people from beyond the FaZe world who come in and become a part of it. The most recent ones were like Sleepy, Mari_EN, and Cleo Aite as part of FaZe Invaders. They are either from other agencies that become independent or independent VTubers, period. They were terminated in 2023, April 23rd, 2023, as you can see down here. And they, were saying contractual matters are very serious. Upon confirmation of infractions, supposedly it was infractions of contracts. A lot of times when they say this, it's just little things here and there, not anything really serious. But as always, whenever you say these things, it makes it sound way, way more serious than it was before. They provided refunds for all these different things. May 1st was when everything's going to be terminated. They did say that they confirmed, investigated, all that kind of stuff for multiple repeated breaches of talent contract. And final farewell was done on April 30th of 2023, so it's been several years. Why am I talking about her after it's been several years? Well, Amaris Yuri was able to become independent after that, and they have a Q&A recently as of November 22nd at 9:54 p.m. It says, "Why are you sharing this Q&A? I want to address some of the questions I receive, and I want to do so directly and clearly." And she says here, that everyone has accurate information, simply about clarity, respect, and moving forward on its footing. I thought Yuri was gone. How are you back? Created the character Amaris Yuri in 2021. I am the legal rights owner. I always intended to come back. Now here I am. So somehow she was able to keep her IP, which is great. Why is your relationship with FaZe Connect end? Sometimes companies and talent depart differently and have different beliefs about why things end. And my talent contract naturally expired at the end of the term, and therefore my relationship with FaZe came to a natural close. I generally wish FaZe all the best, and I'm super excited. So there were no breaches of contract. The only breach of contract was that she didn't renew the contract, I guess. That's the only thing that could be considered a breach of contract in that case, in my opinion. Says, are the rumors true? I've heard some rumors that I stole money and doxed people floating around the internet. Let me set the record straight. These rumors are false. I never stole from or doxed anyone. What about the PC? The PC included both my regular earnings and my amazing support for my community. For anyone who wasn't there or might remember, it wasn't a donathon, just a personal goal I worked towards over time, because my old setup couldn't handle modern games. FaZe received their contractual share of the revenue, and I personally purchased, assembled, and shared the build process with on Twitter over time. So they purchased it themselves, and they're still using it now. Continuing on. Secret donation page rumor. When making a Streamelements donation page for my new identity, I failed to change the PayPal message that pops up when you send a donation. Despite already changing the email itself on the account, message showed my previous PayPal email, which includes Yuri Amaris in the email. I want to clarify that I recycled my previous PayPal business account that I used for Yuri for verification and tax simplicity. Having this PayPal account under the name of Yuri does not mean I was using it for improper reasons. Both email and PayPal account were operated by me since I became Yuri, and it was necessary for commissioning anything, paying for anything, also getting paid for contractual work. I paid for all my scabs and PayPal, for example, as well as a Amaris Yuri outfit, so everything was paid by her. I want to remind everyone that all my earnings under the company were processed through the company first before it is paid out to me. I could not touch earnings before the revenue was split. It's also important to note that the Streamelements account requires signing up to a platform like Twitch or YouTube. Therefore, my Streamelements account does not exist until I made the Twitch account for my new identity. What about Fuura Yuri? Fuura Yuri was a separate design created by and during my time at FaZe. I won't be using it going forward. So Fuura Yuri was the only thing that was actually there. Amaris Yuri is a new one. That's the confusion that some people, including myself, may have had. Why did it take so long to come back? Wanted to make sure I had handled everything carefully and correctly before launching. You want to make sure to cross all our T's, dot all our I's, that type of thing. Really good. Important for me to relaunch in a way that respected everyone involved and cleared up any confusion. Everything has been reviewed and handled properly. Now I'm able to return with peace of mind. So what does this mean for the future? It means that Amaris Yuri is officially back. Time I get to build her fully as my own. I plan to use my channel mainly for ASMR content, both pre-recorded and live, as well as some Zatsu style content, which is like, you know, chatting and things like that. Q&A is the last time I will talk about this about the past. What about your other identity? Not going anywhere. A lot has changed over the last few years, and the identity has been built with my blood, sweat, and tears. I have faced much adversity in her development, and I greatly overcome great mental challenges, as well as learning to truly come out of my shell. I will work hard as I can for this identity, while also being Yuri in a way that brings smiles and joy. To the hostages who have been waiting for so long to hear the hostages is her fan name. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone who has cheered me on over the years through my ups and downs. For you, I'm not sure I'd be here today. So please know I'm eternally grateful to you. You have helped me bring peace and joy, and I'm excited to tell you guys where I've been and look forward to what's next. And that is what we have for, of course, Amaris Yuri. She used to be Fuura Yuri of FaZe Connect Invaders, and she is now doing her own thing, and I wish her the best of luck. Streamelements is a service meant to enhance the experience that you have on Twitch and other platforms. It gives you options of, you know, getting funding, having certain things pop up, certain things like that, and also, you know, different add-ons that you can have there, roulettes, etc. It is a way to enhance the way things are going on your services, like I mentioned. And recently, there has been a bit of a hacking trend going on. Hacking Twitch chat, Lethal Panda shows me what it looks like it looks like template injection or unsanitized variable expansion with Streamelements, then leverages Nightbot to mod yourself, ban accounts, change livestream settings, or many more hijinks. Not going to show you the video for obvious reasons. I don't want to show you how to hack anything. I don't want to show you any type of stuff like that. I'm actually surprised it's still on YouTube. There's simple TLDR. Don't want to watch 30 minutes for one core info. Currently building Eco app. It's an alpha and personally welcomed Panda to play. We want to ensure that Eco is not only the best, but the safest bot. Basically, you have Streamelements bot and, you know, Streamlabs bot and things like that you can put in there. You can code inject and apparently make yourself Nightbot, make yourself a mod like Nightbot, make yourself into Nightbot, and be able to ban people willy-nilly and then remove people. To be fair, a lot of these bots are designed to be double-edged swords in a sense that if you configure a response that is vulnerable to this kind of injection, which can be controlled by trusted users, mostly understood to be an acceptable risk. Does make me wonder if there's a better way, though. Gives me some ideas. Here we go. Streamelements did respond. On the weekend, we received a number of reports from multiple creators about the exploit. Our devs, and collaboratively with other service chat bots devs, investigated and immediately issued a change that tackled this exploit roughly 30 minutes after it was reported to us. This change means that we've specifically blocked it or positioned arguments, i.e., $1, and Towser. We wanted to thank everyone who reported it, which allowed us to resolve it in a timely manner. But positional arguments continue to work with inoffensive commands, right? Yes. So they didn't break anything. They just fixed this issue, which is what you want. You want it to be fixed quickly. When it gets reported within, I mean, of course, it's going to take a bit for, devs to do their thing, because they can't just be like, in 5 minutes, we're done. No, you have to test it, make sure it doesn't break anything else, make sure your system's still working properly, the bot still does its things, and then come back to it. So I'm glad they got this fixed. Offkai Expo is a big expo a lot of VTubers go to. It has had its fair share of controversy, of course, with not allowing certain people to go in, allowing certain people to join, not join because of politics, etc., because of what their people have done. Their employees, the people that they employed, not necessarily the people at the very top, but people who were in charge of those things, ended up having those issues. Well, whether you want to go is something that you guys can decide, but of course, a lot of people are absolutely wanting to go. July 24th to 26th are going to be the days that they're going to have for the most current Offkai Expo as well. And this, like I mentioned, is going to be something that will be a personal situation, whether you want to go or not. And I do want to show you their Twitter account when it comes to this, which has announced it as well. Welcome to our carnival celebration of Offkai Gen 5. July 24th to 26th, as mentioned before, San Jose Convention Center, San Jose, California. See you there. That is Northern California, around the Oakland, San Francisco, that type of area, close enough to those areas where you could possibly get hotels there. They do have the hotel blocks opening up. Stay tuned to their actual at Offkai Expo Twitter if you want to take a look at the hotel blocks and other things in order to get yourself a ticket and a place to stay. Some interesting news with Mutoki Nanone of First Stage Production. There's something that has happened with her. That's why we're talking about her. She is a Japanese female VTuber. She used to be affiliated with First Stage Production until what happened today, and that's why she's in the news. I tried to find out what it was through her actual Twitter, but she hasn't really posted since November 11th. So I had to end up going to First Stage Production JP. So you can see here, this was their newest generation there. And she was part of their second generation. And I say was because she got terminated. They're a dream companion, aren't they? Notice regarding contract termination of this individual here. It says here, thank you very much for the continued support of First Stage Production. We are pleased to announce, but they always says pleased to announce, but we are announcing that we recently discovered a breach of contract by our affiliated talent. It says Mutoki Nanone, as you saw right there. And after verifying the facts and holding discussions, we have decided to terminate the contract. To everyone who's been supporting Yumika Nanone, or Mutogi Nanone, I think it's because of the way it's translated. It says Yumika, but it is Mutogi Nanone here. We apologize for making this sudden announcement at such a time. All related accounts will be made private and deleted one by one starting November 30th. Also, please be sure to check out the information below regarding ongoing events. The Prism Parade, First Contact. Yumika, but basically Nanone, will not be appearing. As a result, you have already purchased tickets and would like to refund. Please check the instructions in the tree section of the post. Ichi Pro Sports Day, Prism Parade, First Contact related goods will ship as scheduled to all customers who have purchased the product. We will set up a refund request form at a later date, so please wait for the form to be sent to you if you have any inquiries regarding refunds. Sincerely apologize for causing trouble. For any inquiries regarding the matter, contact First Stage Production, not the talents, etc. And what they mean by this stuff here is this right here, which is on-site venue tickets, Ikebukuro. The refund process is here. Appreciate if you could contact us via the inquiry form below. So they are doing a refund request because they are taking her out of the concert. First Stage Production does something interesting with most of their concerts, which is interesting unless it's like if it's a live event, then of course it's always live. But even with some of their 3D concerts, they tend to do them a little bit more live, a little bit more as they go. Review the details listed on the event pages below to complete the process within the specified period for Prism Parade, and First Contact is right here. It's unfortunate that this happened. They say breach of contract, but that could just be an excuse. We don't know. We could take them at their word and say there was a breach of contract. It could be something small, like not being able to show up to certain contracted things like that. It could be letting out information. We don't know. I don't think it's letting out information. Doesn't seem like she would. I mean, most people in Japan don't let out information like that. So I don't think it would be that. It may very well be just that they weren't able to fulfill certain contract things because of, you know, whatever it ends up being, mental health, illness, whatever it ends up being. Sometimes companies are a little less lenient on that. We have big players like Hololive that seem to be a little bit more lenient on those things. But smaller ones like First Stage Production and others may not be so lenient on those types of situations, which isn't good in my opinion, since I have mental health as a thing for me. And it can really take you down for several days in some cases. So a company not understanding that is not good. But that is just me putting my rat out there and my opinion out there. You guys let me know yours, and of course in the comments. Ironmouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico. She used to be a part of VShojo, and she is now independent. Why are we talking about her after I talked about her earlier today? Well, we are taking a look at the Streamer Awards, the best VTuber streamer who uses a virtual avatar and creates the most entertaining and engaging content. Mori Calliope, Ironmouse, Kenji, The Burnt Peanut, and Chibidoki are the ones that you can go and take a look at here. And the reason why I want to show this to you is because apparently Ironmouse still sees herself as a small streamer. She's big in all of our hearts. She's an amazing mouse. But let's take a look and see what she has here.
You say it every year. Guys, this year is for real.
Ironmouse!
First off, I feel like this is the first year I could actually breathe. Because I know for sure I'm not winning. I know 100% that I'm not winning. 100%, with 100% certainty, there is no way that I will ever win against Callie. There is no way. I am a small streamer. Also, the burnt peanut is like the funniest peanut on the internet. I can't compete against a burnt peanut. I can't compete against a funny peanut. He's so funny. And he's huge. I'm just a small streamer, guys.
She is very humble. This is her humility showing. She does not want to ever seem like she is too big for her britches or whatever you want to call it. Maybe in like full-on size, she's smaller numbers-wise in the sense of like she doesn't have millions and millions and millions of people, but she's a big streamer. She is, like I said, a lot of people love her, watch her, etc., and do want her to win. Yes, there are much larger voting pools for other people there, but I don't want her to count herself out yet. But just taking a look at how humble this mouse can be. Nerissa Ravencroft is an English-speaking VTuber associated with Hololive. She debuted in 2023 as a part of Advent, as we all know, with Shiori, Biju, or Bibu, Fuawa, and Mokoko of Fuamoko. Recently, they had their birthday commemoration right here. It's a birthday I'm celebrating with 3D Live, having lovely guests as members of Holo Advent and more. Come by for a night of surprises. And here we go. This is first, before we show you everything, I'm going to show you a little bit of the merch that's available. You have all these things here that you can buy. All these things mentioned here, which is SNS style acrylic keychain, jailbird onesie, jailbird eye strap, and jailbird beanie are all available. Let's take a look at what they have here for their intro and everything else involved.
Don't mess with a girl's sleepover!
What the heck happened there? She had the button pop. That was a surprise.
Darling!
That is, I love the stages that they put for them. Let's keep going to where they actually do perform. So they have, of course, here with all the girls.
Are gonna have a lot of fun.
So, everyone, gather your courage and finally decide to ask Risa out on a date. What would you say to her? And where would you like to go for your first date?
A few months ago. Oh, your favorite, right? Oh, we could go there and have a nice evening, and then maybe,
You know, once our tummies are all full, then we can go on a bit of a stroll.
Who's next?
Well,
Oh, let's go here.
Hey, Nerissa, you and me, movies tonight.
Come or don't. But if you don't, you're gonna miss out on so much, baby.
Okay, there we go. That was Bibu.
I'm waiting.
That was pretty good. I think I really like it if it was just you and myself. That's all I was thinking.
Maybe we could go and get a massage together. And then
There's more.
I've seen you at night, man.
Sorry, what are we doing?
Oh, in the night sky. I love seeing you at night, man.
Sorry, what are we doing for this date? I'm sorry, I forgot about the date. Go on a date with me, though. Okay.
Oh,
you've
God,
convinced
okay.
me. I think
That's
all of
Shiori.
you
That's
have
Shiori.
successfully managed to
That Shiori, of course, forgot that they were doing the whole date thing. She just decided to make it a whole joke thing. This is pretty much just them doing this whole thing here.
But it's not. You're stinky.
You're stinky? Called her stinky.
I love it. I love your stink.
Oh, God.
That's enough. Let's move to the last bachelor, bachelor number 4.
That's pretty good.
I love your stink. Oh, my God. I love your stink. That is Fuawa right there. Holy moly.
Hey, Nerissa. It's me, one of the boys. I just wanted to say I'm sorry that the other person and I were gaming instead of giving you attention.
Hello?
We were just having so much fun playing games together. I should have been focused on you. I'm crying right now. 'Cause I'm
So as you can tell, they had a lot of fun. This is one of those that you should definitely watch yourself. I just try to show you little bits and pieces, little things that might get you a little bit more interested in here. Thank you so much for staying for the whole 4 minutes or whatever that this ended up being. And of course, check it out because Nerissa seemed to have lots of fun. The girls in Advent seemed to have lots of fun, and they did other things like Twister and other stuff there. They also did have Dark Breath, an actual performance. So they did have actual performances and things like that. So of course, take a look, and very big congratulations on Nerissa and the Advent Girls for having such an amazing 3D, and a happy late birthday to her. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is I want to promote others. Instead of, spending time promoting myself, I want to be able to give others a wonderful place like this to grow and hopefully reach more people. So today we're talking about Lycan, who is a multimedia artist, code Lycan at Gamersubs, etc. Let's take a look here at their About section. I'm Lycan, I probably forgot my meds. Well, I can definitely relate to that. Let's take a look here.
Hi, would you like a gun?
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm Banana Cat.
Can I have some food in exchange?
Oh, look, I have a rhubarb.
Oh, okay.
It's all I have.
Okay.
A rhubarb and... Banana gun! Banana gun.
That is just too cute.
Banana gun. Banana gun.
That is just too cute. I'm sorry, that's cute. That's cute as heck. That is very cute. And here we have Lycan on their YouTube side. I will, of course, have their @ down below. Even if YouTube doesn't do the automatic parsing of it, I will have it there, where they do have some commissions put on there. This is where they pretty much put more of their art stuff on there. In their live section, they actually do put some of their lives there. The most recent one was 23 hours ago. So they do multi-streaming, it looks like. Thank you so much, Lycan, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.